part of the Bell Seal application process, like helping gather the information from our benefits policies and working with Dawn to get those applications submitted. So I think it's a really neat recognition they have, because a lot of employers, when candidates are looking for jobs or finding out where they're going to go to the next employer, a lot of employers can say, hey, we care about our company and our employees' mental health. But I think the Bell Seal Award is important because it shows that someone has looked at the company and said, yes, they do. So it's not just telling somebody, it's an ability to show somebody and say, we do care. And, our company policies, procedures, benefits have all been looked at, and it backs up what we're saying to you.
When Dawn Pruitt brought us the application, it really fits in line with the Cummins values. And Amy Mace, our CEO, one of the, she puts it at the end of all of her CEO reports and everything, is she wants to be the provider of choice for our consumers, but also the employer of choice for our employees. That was part of our motivation for that. And then as we were going through all of the questions, I was pretty proud of our organization, of how many things we had in place already. There were a few questions that were asked that we were like, well, we're trying to do these things, and each year we're able to improve more and more. I mean, get the platinum one every time, yay! But yeah, so it also is a really good kind of pulse on how our organization is doing in workplace mental health, and that's very important to us. That's what we do.
Well, Cummins understands that employees must place importance on their health first before they can give to others, right? Your cup must be full before you can give on to others and help them. And so, wellness and mental health are a high importance within the company.
Compassion fatigue and burnout are rampant in our field, right? Because we take on everyone's problems, and even though we tell others to make themselves a priority and do self-care, we never follow our own advice, right? So this is one way where we can keep reminding our staff to put themselves first in a self-care kind of way, and really help reduce that compassion fatigue and burnout. We have a lot of fantastic clinicians in our field, and we want to keep them in the field and keep them healthy. And so that's what this Bell Seal also means, is that we're really trying hard to keep our employees healthy, so that they can continue to serve our consumers, because you can't pour from an empty cup, right? And so we want to keep our employees' cups full so that they can keep providing fantastic services.
During orientation, an important thing that we start to make sure employees are aware about is our Employees Assistance Program. That's something from day one, that Larita, one of our HR team members, does a great job of introducing that to employees. Not just saying, hey, if you need this, but also introducing, if you notice that you have a coworker that's struggling, or that they're stressed, and they have things going on, hey, remind them this is available, right? If you don't have the contact information, we have that posted, out for everybody to reach out on our Teams apps, but also you can reach out to HR at any time. And you don't have to, it's all confidential. So we don't have to know who it's for, who it's going to. Just let us know you need the information, and we send it off. So I think that's important, because a lot of times, as for team wellness, we need to be looking out for our coworkers as well. So, someone may be so stressed or have so many things going on, they don't think about, hey, there's this assistance available. But as team members, if we're looking out for each other, we can identify, hey, this may be something that's going to be helpful, and then pass that information along and help them, use that resource and get set up.
When I first came to Cummins, in my first few weeks of being there, I was at a computer desk that was kind of, I guess it would be low. And so I was telling my team lead about this, and it was uncomfortable. And within a few days, she had ordered me a laptop riser and a new chair, because with a higher laptop, I needed a higher chair and all of that. And in my other organizations I worked at, that was not the response that I would have gotten. I would have been oh, so okay, you know what I mean, and kind of deal with it. And so that was a moment where I was Cummins really does care about our employees. No one questioned it or, was like asking like, is this a medical reason or anything? It wasn't like 20 questions. It was just really like, what do you need? And we'll get you that. And I found that throughout my tenure at Cummins and being in a leader and requesting things for people, that is always like welcome, and what can we do to help people feel comfortable, like ergonomically in their workspace, in addition to whatever they need. Like we have a lot of students, like interns that are employees. Cummins is very supportive of that. We're a learning organization and a teaching organization, so we are very accommodating to schedules, right? Like if you have class or we do internships and things. So it's really a place where you can grow also, and you want to grow here because it's so warm and welcoming and inviting that, it feels like family, feels like home. One of the best things about Cummins is we're very like family first organization. So I've never had to miss any program or field trip or anything for my kids. And I absolutely love that because I don't have to choose between my family and my job.